Welcome back, everybody.
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right, we're after a great Monday so far.
Yeah.
We just started Gilmore Girls on the channel. This show, season one's been long.
Right.
You know, this is episode 20. I'm assuming it's going to go for 23 episodes.
23, 24.
You know?
That was pretty typical at the time for network comedies.
Which is like, I kind of like it, you know what I mean? Because you get lost in this season. This show so far, like in the first season, we've gotten so many crazy cameos.
Absolutely. And honestly, I expected the season to be shorter because this feels like a prestige comedy.
Kind of, yeah.
It's like such a great cast and it's such a high level of writing.
Yeah.
That I was like, okay, 12, 13 episodes. No, this is a full season of sitcom.
You can truly have it all.
You can have it all. I don't know if this, because everything's so crazy on the show.
Yeah.
Is there a possibility there's going to be a crazy resolution to a season? Are we going to get a bit, unless it deals with George Sr. and his legal case? I can't think of anything else that could possibly happen that would feel with every show that's like so much stuff happens and some of it's so big, like Job sinking the yacht that he lived on like an idiot.
Love that bit.
God, guy's a moron.
It really is.
How do you top it for a finale? I don't know if you do.
I have faith. I think that they are.
Sure.
The show is so smart. Like with all the jokes, they're very particular and very precise with them.
Oh, yeah.
I think that they will probably have something big planned for a finale. Whether or not it's like a cliffhanger, I don't know. But I think they are going to go out with a bang for the season.
I wouldn't be surprised because obviously they are quite capable.
And most sitcoms, after they complete a season, I mean, sometimes beforehand, they don't know if they're going to get a second season or a third season. So I wonder if they're like, you know what? If this is the last episode, let's go for it,
Sounds good to me. We'll go jump into it here. We do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. I'd like to give a special shout out to Actuarial Lurker, Balaz Foldez, Chris, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Suragunda Varapu, Weird Magic, and Torgeir Lingstad. Thank you so much, guys. We're really happy here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching us for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel. If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are currently watching, please check out the link in the description below to our Patreon page. On every show, including Arrested Development, we are at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we are on YouTube. So if you're watching the YouTube edits here and want to keep going, you can do it on our Patreon page. You will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You're only going to see near us for copyright purposes.
Yes.
We're also watching 30 Rock as a Patreon exclusive.
Now the story of a wealthy family who lost everything.
My favorite wealthy family.
No choice but to keep them all.
They kind of put the Roys to shame, don't they?
I love them more than the Roys.
Yeah.
They're way more likable, even though they're both awful.
Yeah. It's like, who would you rather hang out with?
Is Tobias still running prison?
Listen to the radio. I haven't heard this song since we first started dating.
Acting like a man.
That's pretty funny.
I meant a matter of L and D, life and death.
Oh my God.
Life and death. It's really going to help them. You got to have them finally cut that cord.
He needs me. Vanden Bosch.
The next day, Mr. Vanden Bosch was not in school. He was never heard from again.
God.
I know life.
Papa.
What?
Sorry. Papa?
Did he break out?
Twin brother. Remember, he mentioned his twin brother. Okay, yeah.
He's right. We don't need a whistleblower. We need a building full of whistleblowers. Okay?
No.
Whistles.
What?
I want this place to be. I want us to police ourselves. Vigilant. Let's wait till something actually happens, though.
Yeah.
It's fun. All right.
All right, children.
Enough. 45, 46, 47.
I was in the bathroom when you asked for it back.
No, he wasn't.
In any event, we have to be responsible fiscal citizens.
I'm in love with your brother-in-law.
You're in love with your own brother? The one in the army?
No, your sister's husband.
What?
Michael.
This had just been called up by his reserve unit.
What's happening? Where are you going?
The war is happening at the same time.
The war.
Oh, come on.
Apparently, there was a war going on.
Oh my God.
This war. You're
Oh, tension.
It reminds me a lot of Buster.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Michael, this guy's got nothing in his life. He wrote one song that made Joan Baez call him the shallowest man in the world.
Oh my.
Fellas! So, tell me about this investment you made.
Oh, you didn't do any research.
Yeah. One about the hair that nobody's supposed to see. I saw it pop up.
What?
Oh, right.
He's talking about his body hair.
Oh, that's good. I missed that.
Trend is up.
Oops.
So if we could get that check from you.
Oh
I'm
my
not just gonna
god.
hand out
Really?
checks, okay, you got to come up with
Yeah, that's not a business plan.
Joe Bias.
Joe Bias. Joe Bias. Yeah, Joe Bias.
Go buy us some coffee.
Listen, Joe, he's human, okay? He's a human being, and
I'm clean.
Come on.
This offer comes off the table at midnight tonight.
maybe the worst bluff I've ever seen.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Exercise, joined a protest
Oh,
group
no.
and went off to exercise her own First Amendment rights.
Your protest.
Free speech zone.
This is what probably somebody will come by with a protest.
That's quite the commentary.
Yeah, it really is.
His mistake.
My dad screwed up. He bought something that he
Oh my god.
I guess my dad in no way is talking about business from prison.
Excuse me. Your father's calling from prison. He wants to talk to you about the land deal you made with his brother. I found this on your desk. Can I keep this?
That's good. That's,
Yeah, that is good.
that's really funny.
You got whistleblower right there, yeah.
I'm in the mood to dance.
Oh
Oh
man.
my god.
Let's have those in there.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
I don't know.
Say it. I need your help.
I screwed something up, Mom. I did it, and Dad is just,
Right. I'm glad he's doing this, yeah.
What's this? What's happening?
Is Oscar going to disappear like the teacher did?
Why are you squeezing me?
Oh, I love it.
But you're so forgiving to everyone else in this family. Try being forgiving to yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Nice. That's actually great.
Yeah.
Let Mama take care of it.
No, Mom. Come on. I don't want you to do anything.
I believe her.
Yeah, I do too. You know,
Oscar's in trouble.
oddly enough, that was her warmest moment.
That's her best moment so far on the
Yeah.
show, like as a human.
Now there's someone who could have used a good mother.
Oscar could
Oh, that was good. Yeah.
My husband is in jail.
You're right.
So what's the rush?
Oh.
That was his old love. Okay.
Maybe I do need something to occupy my time other than my children.
Well, if you do want to spend it together, it's fine with me.
I'm so glad to hear that.
What did she do? Did she take his board seat?
I wonder. Yeah, she definitely did. That's why she's there.
Let's get
Yep.
this
She
meeting
goes.
started.
Yep. There we
Why have you
go.
been spending so much money on whistles?
on the next arrest warrant.
This was very clever.
Yeah.
Very well written.
Was this his dumb song? Oh, yeah.
I hate to say it, but he's got a good voice.
Yeah. Somebody.
I just clocked in the credits there that Amy Poehler's name is Bride of Job.
Joke. So she doesn't have an actual name of
I
the
don't
show.
think so.
Oh,
Man.
God, driving by the cage. It's like somebody could have used a good mother.
The
Oh my
screams.
god.
That's the best bit of the show. So
Oh my
of the
god.
episode so far.
That was so good.
Yeah, I love Lucille in this episode, to say the least.
Yeah, she was pretty heroic, wasn't she?
She was. Why is it that, like, when we get a great Tobias episode, we don't have Buster and vice versa? You know what I mean? It's like when Buster's around, Tobias isn't really in the episode.
A lot of times that's the case. Like we get one or the other, yeah.
Which there's been a few episodes where they're both there, but
They kind of have similar energy, though.
very much,
You know.
very much. So going into the second season, I want to see if it's balanced more, because obviously
Sure.
I know that David Cross is on the show more.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy them both equally at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Job is always just like the cherry on top.
I'm kind of wondering with David Cross if the plan was always to have them separate and him just be on the show for a while, and like they get divorced or whatever.
Sure.
So he's not on the show anymore.
Yeah.
And they were just like, we can't get rid of this guy. We're just going to have this bad marriage keep going because we can't get rid of him.
He's a gold
Oh, no, he's great. He's always great.
mine. It's like I said, the little things that he does, his little nuances,
It's so funny.
tickle me. Really do. But no, I want to see if Go Bias is going to be a thing. The little coffee company.
Yeah, go buy us. I doubt it. But
I doubt it too. But I was kind of thinking to myself, like, it's stupid. It's a dumb idea, but at the same time, it's not a bad name for a coffee company.
well, we said before, the few times we get those two together,
Mm-hmm.
of Will Arnett and David Cross, they're so freaking good together.
They just feed off each other.
Oh, completely,
Because
right.
you can tell they're both, like, obviously very professional. And like, I'm willing to bet that like if Will Arnett sees, David Cross going forward, he's like, oh, I gotta level up. And they just feed off each other's energy so much.
How many episodes have we watched where it's been like either Will Arnett completely steals the show in a short amount of time, or David Cross completely steals the show in a short amount of time?
Yeah.
So you get them together and it's just magic.
The confidence you have to have as a performer to really go for it is insane. And
I would watch a sitcom with just those two guys on it for sure.
Too. And I know the Smartless podcast, so Bateman, Will Arnett, and then Sean... Oh, I forget his name. He was on Will and Grace. The three of them are very...
Hayes? Sean Hayes?
Sean Hayes.
Okay, yeah.
That's who does the Smartless podcast.
I've never listened to it, but I'm sure it's great.
Very interesting.
Those guys.
Very interesting. I listened to the Matthew Reese pod they did together, and it was really, really good. But I know they're busy doing that. Obviously, they toured. I think it was in 2020 they toured together, and they filmed it.
Oh, cool.
But I know they're busy doing that, but I would love to see some sort of Arrested Development reunion with, Will Arnett, David Cross. You want to throw Bateman in there, throw Bateman in there.
Right.
But those two guys are magic together.
They really are. I mean, obviously the whole cast has great chemistry.
For sure.
They're very, very talented comic performers. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Those two they're next level for me.
They really are, man.
Great stuff. All right, we'll catch you next, you guys.
See ya.